Hello, happy people, and welcome to your Moment of Zed, the YouTube channel dedicated to the most beautiful car in the world, the BMW Z3, or as the Queen's subjects call it, the Z3. I'm Mark, and today, as I often seem to, I have a problem with New Blue, my beautiful BMW Z3, and that is the fact that my top is trashed. Let's take a closer look. So why is my top trash? Well, a couple reasons. I bought the car, the top was in pretty good shape. Since then, we've had a pretty heavy season of pollen here in Florida, and that's why wherever the frame touches the top, you'll see these kind of yellow lines. And I was gonna clean the top about a month and a half ago, but I wanna clean it and treat it. You have to clean it first, let it dry, and letting it dry was gonna mean a bunch of new pollen was gonna settle on it, and then I couldn't treat it again, and I was gonna have to do that again and again and again. And I decided to wait till the pollen calmed down a bit, which it has, which is why I'm doing this now. And then the other day at work, our lowest bid government landscape contractors decided they'd blow all kinds of garbage all over my car, and I get the feeling they may have done it on purpose, so thank you. But anyways, now I have a trash top, and we're going to deal with it today in my first how to clean your convertible top. So before we actually clean my trash top, let's learn a little bit about it. Now, the fabric for the top is not made by BMW. It's made by a company called Haartz, Haartz, and they've been making fabric and convertible tops since the late 1800s. Chances are if you have or had a convertible, whether it's a vinyl top or a fabric top like the Z3, it was probably made by Haartz Corporation. I'll put a link to their website in the description, and a nice thing, there's a part of their website, and I'll link to that part as well, where you can enter in your year, make, and model of car, and they'll tell you what sort of fabric they used and what colors they made it back then. For the 1998 Z3, they used a fabric called Twill Fast, which is kind of a mid-grade fabric for them, a 3-layer fabric, and they made it in 4 colors, and dark blue was not one of them, which leads me to believe that my top is probably not original, not 100% sure, but according to the Haartz website, it did not come in this color. Most Atlanta blue Z3s, like mine, seem to come with the dark beige top, which was a color that is listed on their website. So, step 1 in cleaning the top, we need to remove the particulate matter, the chunks, the big chunks off the top first before we start scrubbing. And to do that, we could do one of 2 things. We could use a lint roller, like you use for your clothes, and it works. For me, it gives me boot camp uniform inspection flashbacks, so I'm going to do the other methods, which would be using a shop vac. Now, if you saw my last video, I bought a soft brush attachment for my shop vac, and that's what I'm going to use to start this process. Step 1, vacuum the top. So while I'm sure you'd love to watch me vacuum for the next 10 or 15 minutes, through the miracle of modern editing, I'll just show you what it looks like when I'm done. So as you can see, even just with the vacuuming, I mean, the top's 100% better. Again, I used a horsehair brush attachment to my shop vac, real soft because I don't want to abrade the top. But as you can see, it did a great job of really taking the majority of the stuff off the top. Also be careful, even with something this soft, if you use it on your plastic back window, it will leave small scratches in it. So we are not cleaning the back window today. There's other ways and products to do that. So again, not even this brush on the back window. Okay, let's talk about our next step or steps. I bought the 303 convertible top care kit for fabric tops. This comes with a cleaner, which is the blue bottle, and fabric guard or treatment to protect your top, which is in the white bottle. It does not come with the brush. The brush itself is made by a different company called Raggtopp. Raggtopp also makes cleaner. The reason I didn't buy Raggtopp is the reviews on the 303 seemed a little bit better. The price of the 303 was reasonable. The whole kit, which is the 2 bottles, was right around $30 on Amazon. Now the Raggtopp brush The green brush is one that's endorsed by Haartz Corporation, the original manufacturer of the top fabric, which is one of the reasons I bought it. The other reason is, even though it's more expensive, it's also close to $30 on Amazon. I'll put all these links obviously in the description, and full disclosure, no one's paying me to endorse their products as of the date of filming. The reason I bought the Raggtopp brush was other brushes that were cheaper were made out of horsehair, and reading the reviews, it seems like they fell apart rather easily, and they left a lot of horsehair behind on the top, which means you would have to go back and vacuum again or lint roll your top again after you finished washing it, which seemed a little redundant to me. So the Raggtopp brush is made out of something called fibrulated Nylex. I'd call it nylon, but what it is super, super soft, so it won't abrade your top. And for all those reasons, I went with that. So let's go ahead and use the blue bottle and start cleaning. All right, so step 2, and this isn't exactly rocket surgery, wet the top. Okay, step 3, go ahead and spray the blue bottle, the cleaner, on your top. And if you have a lot of staining, you can let it soak in for a little while longer so it'd be more effective. My top isn't really that badly stained, so I'm gonna get right to step 4, which is using the fibrulated Nylex brush to scrub the top. So I've gone ahead and wet the brush, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and give it nice small circles, just like most things you ever wash on a car, and just work that cleaner in there. And again, if you had big stains on your top, which I don't, you just work it in a little bit harder, but this is nice and easy, and you can tell the brush is not abrading the finish of the top, it's not abrading the fabric. But again, I would be careful to not even use something this soft on that back window, because it will end up making small scratches in it. And step 5, go ahead and rinse the top. Now, it will take quite a bit of rinsing to get all that soap off, so just do it till you don't see soap coming off the top anymore. One thing you will notice about my top is that the water does not bead on it. And to get it to bead, we're gonna have to use that second bottle of treatment that came in our kit. I'm gonna do that on the next video. So if you found this information helpful to you, please hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. And thank you, as always, for your time. Till next time, drive safe.